The solution in all cases is to remain speculative about your own and others' types. It's fun to toss it around. Don't be dogmatic about it. The ironic thing is that the best way to figure out someone's type is to see what annoys you about them. So let's try to recognize and laugh about these as not there's something wrong with them, but there's something less tolerant about me. And then you'll get the point of these slides. So don't you hate it when someone speaks about the divine energies of the higher dimensions they pass through while meditating on the absolute? Clearly, that person is a mystic and you're either an empath or a seer. Don't you hate it when someone is all goodness, smiles, radiance, and hugs? That person is an empath and you're a mystic or a seer. Don't you hate it when someone reels off the names of all the subtle realms in Hinduism, Buddhism, and Theosophy? That person is a seer and you're a mystic or an empath. And if I hadn't outed myself already, I just did. Don't you love it when you tell your friends you've just realized that beingness is the beingness of being and their eyes grow wide as they smile and nod their heads? You're a mystic in the midst of mystics. Don't you love it when you think you're the weirdest one in the room until you find out everyone else sees and talks to dead people too? I've been in that room. I know what that's like as an observer. You're an empath in the midst of empaths. Don't you love it when people actually want to know the colors and patterns of the wallpaper, carpets, and clothing you see in your dreams? You're a seer in the midst of seers. This is, again, talking about the qualities of each of the different types. And if what I say is really cool to you, that helps you understand your type, if it's scary to you, then it's probably not your type. I imagine that there may be people who are scared of their own type. I wasn't preparing this presentation for them, but if you're one of those, ask a question. I think it would be really useful because it's something I might want to think about. Okay, mystics. They know the truth and it's not personal, relative, or universal, but absolute. They're often the loners of the universe. They're so exclusive that no person or thing is ever pure or holy enough. When you ask, how are you today? They'll say, there's no self and all the rest is illusion. It's easy to feel judged in their presence. You feel like you have to change your life. Empaths are scary or cool because they know all truth is personal and the only absolute is love, love, love. They're the social butterflies of the universe and you can't get away. They're so inclusive that every person, animal, or thing is adopted, even and especially you. They'll say, the one self is all and the only illusion is not belonging to it, so join the party. It's easy to feel guilty in their presence. You must love more. Seers are scary or cool because they'll tell you nothing's untrue when you understand where it fits in the system. They're the geeks of the universe. You're included when you're interesting and excluded when you're not. For them, the one system is all. The only illusion is not being infinitely interested in every detail. It's not easy to know where you stand with them. You must ask the right questions and be willing to listen to long answers. So if you're interested in developing your type, it just so happens that there are a number of keywords I can give you that can give you something to think about based on the real drive of transcendence, unity, or discovery that I was talking about at the beginning.